Aries, welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing your money, career, finance reading for the month of June. So this is for you if you have Aries placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this doesn't resonate, head over to the videos tab. You might find yourself somewhere in there. This is a collective read, not a one-to-one read. For a personal read, please check the first link in the description box. That's where all the information is. Now I also provide live tarot readings where you get, it's a more Q&A style, where you get to ask real-time questions. It's over a phone call and I pull cards and give you guidance straight away. So if there's something that comes up, you have follow-up questions, that's this live phone call reading is very helpful from that perspective. So if you desire that, just hashtag tarot and I will send you the link and let's hop on a call and connect. Alrighty. So let's see, what's the overall energy for you for the month of June as it relates to money, career, finance? Now, a few things I do need to share. I saw the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So that to me is victory. Ace of Swords is about brand new beginnings. It's about victory. It's about success. So somebody here is getting news about a new job, or if you have had a difficult period of time where you've been out of work or finances have been tight because we are doing money, career, finance, that is going to change. You're going to get victory. Victory after a period of difficulty. Now, for others of you, if you are looking for work, if you are out there starting your business or looking to start your business, Ace of Swords also talks about communication. So the month of June is going to be very, very important for you in relation to your communication, how you're interacting with other people, how you come across, and coming from a place of your truth and alignment, regardless of what the other party is requiring from you. So with the Queen of Pentacles, you have the resources. You don't need to worry about that you won't have enough. And it's also coming from a place of resourcefulness. How can you make your, if you say to me, oh, being you now, but I don't have a job, how can I be resourceful? Well, how can you be resourceful with what you've got? You know your current reality. How can you be resourceful? Okay. So some very powerful downloads and insights that came through in the meditation and pre-shuffle for you. So let's see what we have with money, career, finance. I am so loving the vibe of my new setup. Let me know if you've just joined when you think of this new setup. Totally loving it. It's so calming. It's so healing. I can't tell you this. This is all a crystal and oh my goodness, the energy is just so vibrant, uplifting, yet calming. I wish you could experience that. One day when I start doing private events, hey, private personal events, in-person events is what I'm trying to say. All right, money, career, finance. Now, if you're new to my world, welcome. Lots of cards want to come out. If you're new to my world, welcome. I do daily readings. So just, if you haven't subscribed, I highly recommend subscribing. That way you know when new readings become available. It's completely free for you. YouTube does all the heavy lifting. All you need to do is hit that little bell, an icon. So that way it notifies you of all the things, completely free. Doesn't cost you anything. And then you're in all the things. Alrighty. Let's have a look. What have we got? It's interesting how the cards, so I was feeling that Five of Cups vibe, feeling that loss, sense of loss. So what Spirit is really saying with the opening messages, I'm not going to repeat them. You can go back and watch the start of the read. What I do want to say to whoever is feeling at loss or feeling that you don't have, this is giving me the vibe that, you're applying for jobs, you're getting rejection after rejection, you're not getting called for interviews. Or if you get called for interviews, there is still this loss or hurt energy. It's like you can see the shoulders are all hunched, the body language is all hunched, it's all like despair and loss type energy. What Spirit really wants to say is that sometimes not getting something is redirection. Maybe the jobs that you were applying for were not the right ones for you. You don't know the culture of the organization. You don't know if they're going to go down a restructure in 6 months' time, which would put you back in this position. So what this is really saying is that if you are feeling any form of loss, despair as it relates to your money, career, finance, Spirit wants you to focus on what is there, what is available. So these two cups could be in the form of new job opportunities or jobs that you haven't really applied for or jobs that are emerging, still haven't made it to the market, maybe because the person hasn't resigned. Now, there are many other factors that come into play and sometimes we don't know what we don't know. But Spirit wants you to focus on the two cups that are upright. Because when you're applying for jobs and you keep focusing on, I didn't get the last job, even though no matter how many job applications I put in, I'm going to get a rejection. If you come from that energy and vibe, you can already see shoulders hunched, heavy energy. It just feels like, oh, my effort is not going to result in anything. However, if you change that perception and mindset and come from a place of, you know what, that's fine. At least now I know the outcome of those jobs. I know that I need to keep looking. Just that immediate shift, you're focusing on the 2 cups and you're focusing on what's available. All of a sudden, shoulders upright, no more hunching, chest rising, expansive, and you're allowing and opening yourself to new opportunities. Completely different energy, and that's how you're going to attract a new job, money, career, whatever it is that you want in your life. For somebody here, if this is to do with business loans, so say for example, and this lack mindset, this lack, loss, despair mindset, be very careful of it. This is your money, career, finance reading. So be careful of not always coming from, sometimes people have money in their bank account, and I've had this numerous times. People want to come for coaching and they're like, oh, but I don't have any money. And yet they go and buy a brand new BMW. They go and buy the new iPhone, or they are subscribed to Netflix, Prime, all these other things. To me, it's like, you know what, that's clearly this is not your priority. You don't want to work on your money mindset. You don't want to get guidance and clarity. You actually don't want a job, because all your actions are saying other things are important to you, because all of a sudden you have money for those things, but not for your personal growth, investment, for clarity, alignment, spirituality, But that's just, I'm not sharing this from a place of judgment. I'm sharing this from a place of awareness, because I can see those things. I'm highly intuitive. I can pick up those energies. It's about, well, let's just be honest. This is not important for you, and have a mature conversation. It's almost like hiding on the, twinkling on the edges of something and saying something, but doing something else. Again, you're telling universe mixed messages. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because sometimes you need to tidy up your energy and your field. And the way that all comes back down to alignment. You can't say one thing and then do another thing. And those examples that I shared are exactly those, because you're not fully in, you're not fully committed to your money, to your wealth, to your career, to different way of thinking, to changing your financial reality, to become that wealthy woman, wealthy man, because your thinking is at some level be like, oh no, I'm going to keep my money to myself. I'm not going to spend money on that. I want that for free. Well, then you are where you are because that's how you think that, right? So I'm sharing these to provide different viewpoints. I have seen it. I am a coach, a mentor, and I see time and time again, if you own a business, if you want really to work on your wealth, I've seen this. But those that are committed, those that come in, they're like, yep, let's go. Where do we sign? Let's get started. And instantaneously, the moment they make that commitment to themselves, first and foremost, and then maybe Money Mind Reset is something that they sign up for, or they sign up with me for business coaching, whatever they sign up for, they start to see results immediately, instantaneously, because they are aligning their energy to the thing. And that's kind of the vibe. All right, I went really deep in there, but I feel like someone needs to hear it, particularly as the opening crowning energy. This is very important. The reason why I'm sharing this is so that you don't get in that mindset. Shift is what this is saying. Yeah, the Hierophant, it's about structures and systems and belief systems. Everything I've spoken about. These are your belief systems about lack, about doubt, about fear. And this is Money Mind Reset. You can email me if you're interested in that. That's where I go into the belief system side of things. Oftentimes, it's not that there are no jobs available. Oftentimes, it's not that money isn't around. Like trillions of dollars are circulating every single day in the world. Trillions. And here your aspiration might be to be the first millionaire of your family, or be a multimillionaire, whatever it is, or be a billionaire. So it's not that money isn't there. Money is there. It's about belief systems and structures that are no longer serving you. So your message, Hierophant, is important. It's a major arcana. Taurus energy. Jupiter was in your second house, Aries. Now it's moved to your third house. So a lot of you might be it might feel like pulling teeth, because you are challenging the structures, the belief systems of this is the only way. Maybe you are the first person in your family that wants to open up a business and start being an entrepreneur. But your family's like, no, everyone here goes to work. You go work for somebody, you make income. Being an entrepreneur is not going to pay your bills. Maybe these are the belief systems and, structures that are holding you back. Oh, what if I fail? And you haven't even started. How do you know you're going to fail if you haven't even started? Of course, along the way, regardless of whether you're working for somebody or for yourself, you are going to have learnings. And with this Hierophant card, it's about some tradition Maybe the traditional way of making money doesn't resonate with you. Maybe you want more flexibility. Maybe you want more freedom. Maybe you want to be the boss of your own hours and how you spend your time. And these all comes down to belief systems and structures. So that's a very important message for you in the month of June. All right, lovers. With these two cards, it's very simple. Spirit is really guiding major arcana straight after the Five of Cups. To get out of your Five of Cups, you need to get in alignment with yourself. So again, these two cards right here are telling me that maybe you are depriving yourself. You are not giving that same love that you would to others to yourself. Maybe when I say love, I'm not talking about marriage love here. That this is not that reading. But hey, you could meet someone who could provide that structure for you. You could meet someone who is financially well off and you never have to work. With these two cards, that's also possible. But what this lovers card and the Five of Cups is saying is that Aries, you are generous. When it comes to family members, friends, people that you care and love, you are giving. How about giving that same generosity and compassion and love to yourself? And that's really what these two cards are saying. And you've got two fives. So fives are also about change. So here, to change your situation from lack, loss, you need to change your belief system. Again, 5 and 5. You might be seeing 555, 55, 55555. You know, you let me know as you see fit in comments. But 5 signifies significant change. Right here, it's saying that there are things that you love and you basically, you get to create your own structures. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you work for other people. With these two cards, it's about challenging those structures that are not serving you and redefining and creating them so that they serve you and for your highest and best. Now, this is not saying that don't follow rules, regulations, or, you know, we here in Australia have the Australian tax office or the tax office for whichever country you are. That's not what this is saying. It's saying, okay, you know broadly this is how it is. So how can you work within those structures? So maybe this is to do with flexible working hours. Maybe this is to do with being able to work from home. Maybe this is to start your own business and nobody else in your business family has done that before. So it's kind of that vibe. So June is going to be very, very pivotal for you as it relates to your belief systems on how that is going to impact you unlocking that money, abundance and flow. I'm going really deep in this reading because these are major arcanas. And with the Five of Cups, I feel like if I don't, like I am not someone that just wants to tick off a checklist and say, hey, I've done the daily reading for the day. No, that's not who I am. I take pride in what I do, and it would be a disservice if I don't share these messages, all right? Another major arcana, Temperance. Again, this is talking all about balance. These three cards right here in your money career read is talking about restoring balance by building structures that support you in the month of June. So June, you got to make it work for you. How other people work through it, how it's working for them is not necessarily how it's going to work for you, Aries. Aries, you get to define how it works for you. For some of you, there has been a big period of waiting, a lot of patience, because the Temperance card can also mean there may have been delays. So this to me with the Five of Cups is very clear that maybe you've been applying for jobs for a very long time. Could be 5 months, could be 12 months, could be 14 months for some of you. And, you know, you might still be out of work. Could be 5, 6, 14 months for some of you. And that's a long time. But and Spirit is really saying all that is happening because of the Five of Cups. So you really need to come out of that energy of the Five of Cups to change that. These are all major arcanas coming one after the other. Oh, wow. I cannot make it up. The Devil, another major arcana. Straight away, I can tell you, this is what's happening. The Devil is keeping you stuck, and these are all to do with your mindset and belief systems around money. Money, career, finance. It's the Five of Cups. You really need to, from a guidance and advice perspective, if you are in a highly toxic environment, the other thing for Five of Cups and the Devil card could be that you are in a current job that is highly toxic. There are people that are pushing your boundaries. You are being stretched and overstretched, and you feel stuck because you're looking for other work. Maybe you can't find other jobs. The way they are doing things, maybe there are not enough policies within the organization that can protect you, maybe human resources, whatever, however the organization is structured. Or you could be even in this situation dealing with people that are higher up, and it's making you feel stuck and stifled because you're like, well, there is no point complaining about this person and this policy because they are the boss's boss, or they are the ultimate boss, or the owner of the company, or whatever the case may be. So it's making you feel trapped. So your big message is you need to release yourself from these toxic people because they are not serving you and they're keeping you stuck and unhappy. So your key to happiness, you have free will, obviously. I'm not telling you to go just quit your job and then you'll be like, oh yeah, that's what Tara told me. No, it's about what actions you need to take. Is it shifting your mindset? Is it doing energy clearing work? Is it to cut cords with this, Is it to have firmer boundaries? How can you go about doing that? Or is it not giving time, energy, and attention to this devil? You're like, yep, I know how they operate, and you just, make it white noise. There are lots of different ways to approach it. Yeah. Another major arcana, like I should just call these the major arcana reading. Like every single card so far, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. 5 are majors. Here's the deal. Whatever toxicity around money, career, finance that you're going through, you're going to get your wish fulfillment. You are going to get your wish fulfillment. Yes, there has been waiting. Yes, it has been hard, but you're going to get your wish fulfillment because you stay true to you. This is the reason why you're getting your wish fulfillment, and you're going to rise to the top. This is fame, fortune, recognition. After a period of difficulty and waiting, you have done, if you do the healing work, the mindset work, and the inner work, there is no stopping you, Aries. There is literally no stopping you in the month of June. So if you're looking to work on your chakras, chakra balancing, energy healing, you can email me. I offer those services. I recently just did a powerful session for someone that was literally gobsmacked, and they got so much value out of that session. They were just in awe. So, but these are the types of feedback I always get. This is the work I do with my private clients. And energy healing is something, it works. It's very gentle. It's subtle. It opens up pathways so that you can have more alignment easily and effortlessly. That's how energy healing works. But this star card is your rise to fame, your rise to fortune, your rise to stardom, if that's what you desire. If you have social media presence, if you're starting your own business, you want to be well known in your niche, in your area of expertise. That's what the star card is. This is a wish fulfillment. This is the job that you've always dreamt of. And you're getting it because you have stayed patient. You didn't give up. So don't give in to this 5 of Cups vibe is the single biggest piece of advice for you, Aries, at this moment in time. I cannot, seriously, the majors. There are 22. This deck is a full deck of 78 cards, and there are 22 major arcanas. What are the chances that we now have 4, 5, 6 major arcanas from 7 cards that I pulled? And this, go back to the opening messages. I cannot even make it up. Bottom of the deck. Victory is yours. This death is literally a rebirth. So you can have a brand new beginning. So whatever this situation is, this situation is going to end. It is going to end, which is going to bring brand new beginnings, resulting in victory and success. Claim this in comments, Aries. Claim this in comments. These are not small cards. These are some big, heavy-duty cards. So brace yourself for June. Money, career, finance. Big things are happening and coming. Be ready for a radical change and shift and transformation. That's what it is. Radical change and shift and transformation. Excuse me. That's how powerful your reading is. Okay, let's pull you some money career cards. And then I'll pull some cards from the money affirmations. Excuse me. Look how many cards want to come out. Just going to have a sip of water. Sorry about that. There's some powerful messages that, that need to come out, but someone needs to hear it. Alrighty. Debt. This is again that Five of Cups vibe. So be very careful of how much you are borrowing at this time in the month of June, and how much you're spending. You might benefit from doing a budget. Also getting messages that maybe get rid of credit cards that you don't need, because if you have them, then you're going to use them, and that's just going to increase your debt. Competition. Five of Wands vibe. So this, sometimes this Five of Cups, you don't know how many other people are applying for these jobs. Maybe they find a perfect match. Not saying that you are not perfect, but maybe they were perfect for that job. Maybe there were hundreds of applicants. When you don't have that context, it's easy to get into the Five of Cups vibe. So just be careful of that. Keep going. Maybe the niche or the environment that you are in is highly competitive. So it's about mindfulness. None of this is saying you're not good enough, you're not skilled enough. It's not saying that. It's just saying there are other factors at play that you don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. So it's about shifting your mindset. Budget. Did I not just say that? You would definitely benefit from doing a budget. Yeah, it's a game changer. I have been doing this for a very long period of time, and yeah. Selling. So this is a message. This is a really strange message I got. So think about things that you don't need in your house, particularly if money is tight, particularly if you feel, I did say that some of you might have been out of work for a period of time. Not saying that's your story. If it is, this is a collective read. For a personal read, first link in the description box. This selling card is saying to me that maybe you have things that you don't use. Maybe there are certain clothes that you have outgrown, or certain technology or equipment. Could you convert that into cash if you don't need it anymore, or if you're not using it anymore and it's just collecting dust? For others of you, I'm getting this strong message for my entrepreneurs, my mavericks, my King of Wands type energy that are looking to start business. You got to sell. You got to put your services out there. And if you don't put it out there, people don't know, Like I openly mention in my video that if you would like a personal reading, it's the first link in the description box. And I say that because that saves time for you and me. That saves you having to write me an email and say, where's the link? Do you provide personal readings? So that saves a lot of time and energy on both parties. Secondly, it gives you the opportunity to go and look at the link and you see how the readings work, how it is, and whether it's for you. So I make it known to you that I'm providing personal readings. So to me, that's just alignment. If you want clarity and guidance, I'm offering that. This is how you book in. And that's the way to book in a session or a reading. Same thing, if you want to hop on a call, I say #tarot, but the information is also in the description box. If you ever go and look at the description box, all the information about all the things is there. Money Mind Reset, how to contact me. You want money coaching, how to go about booking that. All the information is already there. So to me, it's making you aware that, I'm not only empowering you with tarot, but I'm also providing guidance, helping you provide guidance, tools, and more resources where you can get help for your particular situation. So I feel like I'm just using that as an example, using my channel, because you've been here, you hear my readings. So maybe you need to put it out there, because if you don't put it out there, how do people know? For a long period of time, people kept emailing me, or commenting, do you provide personal readings? Provide personal readings. That is why I just say it in my readings, so people know and they know how to book. All right, let's get you some money affirmations for the month of June. Money affirmations for June. 3 want to come out. Depriving others. There is an unlimited supply of money for everyone. My money benefits us all. Claim this in comments. My money benefits us all. Somebody here needs to go and watch the entire reading. You might want to rewatch this reading a few times. There's a lot of gold in it. This is a common one. And I know I struggled with this when I first started doing tarot readings and healings. I was like, that is why I was offering it for free. Money doesn't make you a bad person. Do good things. My money creates miracles. My money creates miracles. Just on this, somebody commented the other day, how dare you, a few months back, how dare you charge people for manifestation ritual. And I'm like, just because you have a lack mindset doesn't mean I need to. Because I know my money creates miracles, and I know my money does good things. And I know I got to pay bills. I got to have roof above my table. I got to pay Wi-Fi. I got to pay internet. I got to pay for camera, lights, all the things. So, people are going to say whatever they're going to say. It's about you. So my money creates miracles. I'm just sharing that. Of course, that person is blocked. Goes without saying. Rich snobs. Having money isn't stuck up. Make kind, wealthy friends. I'm a good, rich person. A common money belief that I work with people on Money Mind Reset is money is the root of all evils. All evil. And it is so ingrained because maybe your parents said that, your grandparents said that. So, or rich people are not good people. That's another big common one that I work with people on. So here I'm a good, rich person because these are things that all block your money flow. No, unknowingly, a lot of the times unknowingly, because it's so deep ingrained in your belief system. Perfect. Go watch this reading. I tell you, this reading is gold. You want to watch it a few times because it's a total game changer. And if you enjoy what I'm talking about in terms of mindset, and if you're passionate about changing your money reality, that's how I shifted my money game. That's like literally how I shifted my money game. So that's why I'm so pro it. Grounded. Love that. Look at that. So cute. Most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So grounded, staying in nature, walks is going to help. Your path. This is like triple confirmation. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Amen. And finally, outrageous openness. You got to go watch the start of the read. Those opening messages are so spot on. I can't even. If you're just joining us towards the end, you don't want to miss the intro, literally. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachment. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I'm open to receive. Yes, amen. I'm open to receive. I'm open to receive. I'm open to receive. Aries, thank you for being here. If you desire a personal reading, first link in the description box. If you want to hop on a call for a tarot reading, #tarot, and I'll send you the info. And Money Mind Reset, which is a total game changer. And if you want to change your energy vibration and align it to open the portals of abundance, prosperity, and wealth, email me for Money Mind Reset. And Aries, remember, the power that is you by being you now. And I will see you next time.